Death is the one thing in life that is certain. Because of this, the species is fascinated with life, death, and the thought of endless existence to the point of obsession. Since the earliest scientific studies, religious manifestations, and artistic creations, this has been proven. Although it may seem unavoidable to us, there are certain eternal animals that fascinate experts and provoke thought. Animals that are biologically immortal are immortal. This implies that they can survive indefinitely unless their day is cut short by a predator, illness, or significant changes in their habitat, all of which are very likely to happen. Therefore, researchers are attempting to decipher the mysteries of these eternal creatures in an effort to learn how to slow down the aging process in humans. Follow me and see which are the immortal animals. Like and subscribe to the channel to receive new content every day. Planaria. The Planaria is a type of flatworm that exists around the world and has the ability to regenerate stem cells. Thus, there are two types, those that reproduce sexually and asexually, dividing in two. Scientists at the University of Nottingham studied both types and found that those who practice asexual reproduction are able to rejuvenate their DNA. In the case of humans, like most animals, there comes a time when our DNA reaches the limit of cell division, then it starts to deteriorate. Planarians don't have this limit, because they have higher amounts of an enzyme that protects cells from aging. Hydra. The first organisms examined by Dutch scientist Antonie van Leeuwenhoek were hydras. He built a microscope with a single spherical lens to be able to observe these immortal animals. It didn't take long for Swiss scientist Abraham Tremblay to realize the regenerative superpowers of hydras. Like planarians, hydras can regenerate body parts. The secret to this is in stem cells, which can self-renew indefinitely. The entire body of the hydra appears to be made up of these cells. Thus, in 2018, researchers at the University of California, Davis, in the United States, raised the theory that hydras are immortal animals because they can control the transposon genes, or jumping genes. These genes can jump from one part of the genome to another, which creates mutations. We manage to do the same when we are young. But as we get older, we don't have the same control. Jellyfish. Not just any jellyfish can be considered one of the immortal animals. That's because the one who takes that title is the so-called immortal jellyfish, whose scientific name is Turritopsis dohrnii. With its habitat being aquamarine, it was only discovered in the 1880s in the Mediterranean Sea. However, immortal jellyfish can be found in many other places because of ballast water dumped from ships. Thus, it is quite small and feeds on plankton, fish eggs, and small mollusks. What surprises the scientific community about this animal is that it can restart its life cycle. Who never wanted to go back in time? Enjoying a little more of the time when the only concern was asking your mother for chocolate milk while watching the cartoons on TV. Or go back to college so you can enjoy a night out with friends without the burden of responsibility and the cruel hangover the next day. For us it is a dream, but for this immortal animal, it is a reality. That's because, when the jellyfish experiences some stress, it regresses to an earlier stage of development. Basically, it's like you stress out and go back to adolescence, or a butterfly turns into a caterpillar. This process is called transdifferentiation. Thus, transdifferentiation happens when a fully formed specialized adult cell transforms into another type of adult cell. It is precisely this process that remains a mystery to scientists. When the jellyfish reverts to its previous life stage as a polyp, it also creates more organisms with the same genetic code. Therefore, When rejuvenating, she also creates clones. Amazing, right? Like and subscribe to the channel, and check out the suggested video. I'm pretty sure you'll find something interesting and valuable.